Imagine this. You're a construction worker, and while doing your job, you accidentally find two big bags containing $3 million in cash. What would you do? Would you run away immediately? Or, like him, get so stunned by the sudden windfall that you just squat down to count it, laying out the money in the open only to draw unwanted attention and end up being hunted by a gang of thugs? His name was Mike, once a skilled MMA fighter. But during a match, he injured his right shoulder and was brutally knocked out by his opponent. With his performance ruined, he could no longer make money for his boss and was kicked out of the fighting club. Losing both his career and income, Mike became a homeless drifter. To survive, he had to swallow his pride and take a construction job. The pay was low, but at least it kept him fed. The building he was working on was scheduled for demolition in 2 hours. Explosives had already been set in the walls. After he and a coworker finished moving the last bit of material, Mike accidentally knocked open a cabinet door. Inside were 2 packages, with a $100 bill sticking out from one. Curious, Mike started to check, but his coworker reminded him it was time to go. Mike quickly put the packages back, closed the cabinet, pocketed the bill, and left the site as if nothing had happened. When it was time to clock out, Mike lied to his coworker, saying he'd forgotten his punch card inside the building. To keep the coworker quiet, he handed him that $100 bill, not realizing that single bill would end up costing the man his life. Mike ran back to the site, climbed over the locked gate, and returned to the same floor. Opening the cabinet, he dragged out 3 plastic bags, not 2. When he unzipped them, he was stunned to see bundles upon bundles of cash stuffed inside. After a quick count, he realized there was about $3 million in total. Overwhelmed with excitement, Mike jumped for joy. He'd never have to sleep on the streets again. But just then, a man slowly climbed the stairs and reached the same floor. It was obvious he too was looking for something. Hearing footsteps, Mike peeked into the hallway and spotted the tall man. Realizing the danger, he quickly stuffed the cash back into the bags and prepared to slip away before being noticed. He made it to the stairwell safely, but just as he thought he'd gotten away, a sudden noise echoed from downstairs, and that's when everything went wrong.